In the beginning, my family member give me a space and time and then they close one eyes, allowing me to use because they know that I need some space and time to be alone and then to go through my sorrow. It become a little out of control because it was increasing in dosage and increasing in frequency. It starts from weekend use, it extend to everyday use, to become functional use. And then I disconnected with a family member. In fact, I always get angry for small little things, will get me agitated. I did not look at the big purpose of life, the wholesome way, but look at every small little thing. I want to make it perfect. Like for example, sometimes when I use it, I will also have the anxiety to clean up everything, and then two more little things makes me want to get it perfect. So angry, a small thing, and cause the in the family wasn't very harmony. And then also on work also, every day also get angry. In fact, some of the people also don't like the way I behave. So that is the situation happened to me and family and work. The phase actually prolonged longer and longer due to the substance use, and then the substance actually control my mind already, and then make me feel like I need to use it more and more every day. So it doesn't become a recreational use, it becomes more longer and longer. It becomes an addiction already. Initially, I see the danger of me prolonged using of meth and ice. So I have tried many times to stop it. Attempt to try 2 days, 5 days, 7 days, and then even the longest one is about 2 months. However, the attraction is too high, so I go back to relapse and then reuse again. And then this personal attempt wasn't very working, but having the chance to meet Beyond 66 program, I have seen an opportunity for me to call an intervention, for me to have an outside support to help me stop it. And so far, working much better than working alone. The support system have made me feel I'm not alone. In fact, during the program, I also found out that many people is also friends in recovery, and then they are also in the progress of doing well, and that gives me the confidence that I continue with the program. Well, I can say that being a marginalized community member, I have used a lot of time to spend on self-discovery about identity, who am I, and then discrimination and stigma have caused me to keep on in discovery of who am I and who am I not. So in that process, I've gone through a lot of journey. Some of the journey maybe not recommended, like for example, getting into married and then divorce. And so then I can see that when we get older, then we be able to appreciate ourselves and then not to be self-discriminate. However, this marginalized community stigma and discrimination have caused me long-term of finding who am I, the identity issue. That is why I was influenced by other people telling me that why don't try the chemsex and forget about it, and that makes me the curiosity to try it. The beginning when I started using ice and was self-justified that it was only recreational use, I can control. But the reality turned way down because with the substance use, it become more frequently used. Instead of weekend use, become every 2-3 day use, become everyday use, become a functional user already. I need that before I go to work. I need that after I come back from work. and then I need that for the long weekend. I need that to get myself exciting. However, the situation turned bad because after a prolonged await for the few days, right, then it turned out to become I need time to rest, and then when I stop it, then I call it a total crash. So that sleep for 2-3 days, and then I'm able to wake up. It's like a total shutdown, and then that ups and down, right, really caused me to think that it is a very abnormal behavior. That caused me to think that it is not acceptable already. So I choose to see that in another way. So instead of telling myself this is the way to reward myself, to revenge, to get angry, and then I create a new statement to say that if I were to stop it, right, I have another new statement that I could become healthier. So I decided that I want to have an intervention. Personally, I have attempted to stop it in the 2-3 days, 5 days, up to 2 months, but it wasn't very long lasting. So I need outside support and intervention. Beyond 66 abstinence program for using meth, right, initially was very, very hard because the counselor asked me to disassociate with my old set of friends who is the supplier, who is the user, and by having to cut off myself from the supplier and then the old friends who use, right, that actually makes me feel resistant and then in denial that I actually feel like a sense of resistance of who already know, right, I cannot associate again. However, by joining this program, after creating the a space and time of not associate myself with the supplier and also the other drug user, have made me find a new space to co-create and then to recreate my new social circle. So I managed to find new friends, and then with the friends of recovery, I get back to the family member who I miss, and then that is a benefit side of joining the Beyond 66 program. In fact, when I was initially receiving the counseling from Beyond 66, I was alert by my counselor. I was actually mind always floating out of mind when I cannot be able to concentrate. And then he also mentioned that if this is a sign of brain damage. If I were to continue to use it, right, I probably would develop into hallucination, seeing image, and then hearing sound, and become psychosis. I find that if I don't call a stop, right, if I don't feel the fear, face the fear I'm facing, and then recreate my new reality, I probably will become worse, become somebody like who have psychosis or psychological mental problem, and see images and then hallucinate, and then this kind of damage could happen to me too. So I see that the new space and time have created for me, and then also help me to regenerate my brain cell, and then to make me have a space to recover. Well, I remember I went to an online Zoom meeting, and then in that Zoom meeting, I can see the presentation of the Beyond 66 counselor, Mr. Ben, where he actually present the next phase of prolonged use, what could happen, and then I saw hallucination, and then psychosis, and then seeing images, schizophrenia, and I can relate because I can see other drug user of meth they actually go through this. And then I can see that the next one could be me. And then I also see myself during the camp sex to the extreme side, right? Have done something like self-sabotage and self-harming. And then at that point, when I relate that to me, and then what it could be the next of me, it caused me to think that enough is enough, and then I want to take a risk. So I engaged with the counseling program to get started, so that I can intervene it not too late before I get very damaged and then enter dantung. I can see when I first started with first session with the counselor, Mr. Ben, he was he actually listened to understand me. So instead of just talking and selling me the program, and then I get a chance to openly discuss about my situation, and then I find that first session I already feel the heartfelt warmness, and then that makes me feel like I can trust him, and then let me go through expressing myself, and that makes me feel like this program, first impression already works for me. So with that, I get started. However, I want to share that he is a counselor. The majority of the work have to come from me. So 90% of the work have to come from me. I need to have the strong will to continue this program until the end also. So I proceed, and then now look at myself. I'm very proud of I get it done from the beginning to the end. After abstain from using meth for 4 months, in the period of these 4 months, right, I gained the confidence and then the courage to recreate a new me. So instead of having an old statement of who I used to be, I let go of it, and then I move forward. And in fact, after 4 months, I started a business, and I wrote goals and then the vision board, and display it big in front of my bedroom, as well as I say that I can start a business, and then I get started a business. And in about 7 to 8 months after the business started, right, I already recovered all my initial investment on the rental deposit, and then the renovation costs and everything, and then start making a lot of profit. And because of this, I can see that once you stop using meth, right, there is a lot of potential you can create for yourself. You just have to see yourself, what is the old statement of you, and then what is the new statement of you. However, I cannot say this journey is very easy. There were times that I feel like lonely, and then feel like wanting to relax, right? I quickly give a call to my counselor, Benjamin, and then to express that the danger point of falling down, and then he get to give me some small talk, and then we hold on one more time, and then progress to until now 2.5 years of not using. And I feel proud of the noticeable improvement. Is in fact taking a risk of starting a business which is best for humankind. In fact, I have been contributing back to the organization where I get the benefit from. I spend about 20 to 25% of my time to contribute back and then do volunteer work. And I find that if I can success, I can also help other people and let them see the confidence that recovery is possible. We cannot go back to what haven't happened. We can only go back to what already happens. So I can only see that I really appreciate I have a journey of 9 years of using meth, and then with this experience, instead of taking it as a pain, right, I actually take it as a lesson to learn. In this experience, I gain through all the ups and downs, and then I get to recover from using even 9 years of slamming mat and also chilling mat, right? I can even come up from it, so that I will use this experience as a way to motivate others, inspire others as a role model. Recovery is possible. It can be done. Just do it if you. So I did not look my experience as a bad experience. In fact, I want to use it as a negative reference to other people to help them to think that recovery is possible. And I find that if I can play this role as a volunteer, I am very happy.